Hey everyone, it is May 6th on Read Through the Word. I'm Wendy Pope, and we're going to be looking at Psalm 11 today, specifically verse 4, and just kind of that's going to be our starting point, verse 4. I included Psalm 4 today, the entire psalm, in your notes from the Living Translation. I believe that's the Message Translation. I liked the Message and I liked the Living, so maybe read this one and then go back and read the translation, New Living. But every now and then, I just like to go to a paraphrase, just rock my world, shake things up a little bit. I'm not of the mind that we get kicked out of heaven because we read a paraphrase, but I do think we need to be cautious and aware. But every now and then, I just love to read them in the paraphrase, so I included that today. This is a psalm that one of the commentaries called them faithless friends, were kind of giving him some advice and counsel when he was this is when he was running from Saul. We don't know for sure. These psalms that are not in or not in 1st and 2nd Samuel are undated, or the dates can't be validated, so they've put them all together in this space. So this is a conjecture. This is a thought that this is when he was running, one of the many times he was running from Saul. And it made me think of Job and his friends. The idea here is there is a shift in the text. And I have taught this numerous times, mentioned this concept numerous times in our study of God's Word, not just this year, but other times, that there is a shift. And I don't know where I read this, a transition of power from David to God in so many of his Psalms. You read them, he's downtrodden, he's in a cave, he's hiding in the stronghold, he's running for his life again, he's still not on the throne yet, and he's just worn out. But there's this conjunction, either a but or a yet or however, those types of words that transition the moment from David's hopelessness to God's power and sovereignty and his hope in that. And that's where I want to look at today, because this was a powerless situation in the moment for David. Fear could have overtaken him. If he had taken his friend's advice, he might have lost his life. But instead of that, David chose to rely on what he knew of God, what he remembered of God, and to rely on the faithfulness of God that he had seen before in his life. He transitioned the power from himself and from the situation. Really, the situation had power over him, and he transitioned the situation of the power of the situation to the one who had power over the situation. Do y'all ever feel that way? Like you're going through something and you just feel so powerless in this situation. This situation is just wearing you out and is beating you down. Find it. Find the in you to transition the power of that situation into the hands of the one who holds the power over it, and that's God. And that's what this powerful phrase does. But the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord still rules from heaven. He watches everyone closely, examining every person on earth. There's a great song that I found and I shared it with you, and I want to encourage you to listen to that today. It blessed my heart. Um, we just need to remember that lots of things are going on. The economy is bad. There are people losing their homes, their jobs. Their families are falling apart. Their children aren't coming back because of the choices they made. They're still staying away. These are hard things. So what I want to challenge you to do today is to write down your current situation that you're facing, whether it's big or small, because if it's consuming your mind, then it needs to be in the hands of God. So write down the situation, whatever it is, and then after you write that down, put a period, and then write down verse 4 from Psalm 11. Lord, I'm about to lose my job. I don't know how I'm going to support my family. But you, O Lord, are on your in the temple, and you are on your throne. You still rule from heaven. You see what I'm saying here? Do you see the transition? And then read the verses aloud. Read what you wrote. Read that whole statement aloud. I promise you that you'll be able to rest in peace, at least for the moment. And if you can't for the more than the moment, then keep that with you. Write it on an index card and keep it with you. And that will be your transition of power statement that you carry throughout. If you're going through more than one thing, then write the statement more than one time. If there's multiple things going on, write them down and follow them with verse 4 from Psalm 11. This is your transition of power prayer. Take care. We'll see you next time on Read Through the Word.